Well, Simon has spent almost 30 years saving lives and property. He was on the front line battling the Black Saturday fires. It's taken a terrible toll on his health. But when he got sick and needed help, he was told no.
Simon's the rock. He's the rock in the family.
A wife preparing to say goodbye.
The devastation of what's coming is something that I really struggle to put into words.
Tracy Lund will miss everything about her husband of 29 years, Simon.
I'm going to miss listening to you talk to the kids.
Here in Victoria's Gippsland region, Simon Lund dedicated 26 years of his life to protecting his community. If there was a bushfire, the father of three put those who needed help first every time. But when Simon needed some help of his own, he was let down.
I love being part of the CFA, love helping the community.
Simon was diagnosed with stage 4 esophageal cancer. He first felt unwell in March last year. Now he's in palliative care.
The surgeon basically said it was terminal.
A place he mightn't be in, but for his job with the Country Fire Authority. Once doctors discovered Simon's cancer, he started chemotherapy, which seemed to be working.
But the immunotherapy didn't, so I'm at that stage now where I am too sick to actually do the chemo.
Right up until his first symptoms, Simon was still working for the CFA as a senior technical field officer.
We would go there and set up incident control centres and mobile command vehicles and staging areas and air bases.
And how close to the fire were you there?
I was putting it out.
Recall any one of Victoria's most catastrophic fires, and Simon was there. Harriettville, Wye River, Rosedale. He spent 36 days working at the Black Saturday fires and 45 at the Hazelwood mine fire.
We were very embedded. We were standing side by side with a lot of firefighters. We were all breathing in the same air.
Have doctors told you that they believe this is linked to your career?
Yes. Yep.
Smoke doesn't discriminate. It doesn't discriminate because you're in a different role or you're not a firefighter. You're on the ground, and that exposure is exposure to toxins that will impact your health.
After a jam-packed career of risky adventures on the road, Simon is now facing the reality of limited time.
Look, it could be 3 weeks, could be 3 months. Working out the finances and making sure that there's enough money there and the house being paid off for Tracy and the kids, that's been one of the highest priorities. I put a work cover claim in. It got rejected, and the reason it got rejected was because they didn't believe the position was actually something that should be covered.
When Simon's claim got knocked back, it uncovered what he says is a drastic flaw in the presumptive legislation.
It's got a massive gap in regards to other frontline people that aren't on it. My role including other roles like vegetation management officers.
Presumptive legislation means that it is presumed that a certain type of cancer is work or volunteer related unless proven otherwise.
Ross Satilli from Morris Blackburn Lawyers.
Whereas in Simon's situation, when he lodged his claim, he had to prove that it was work-related. So that involves getting medical evidence.
Presumptive legislation should be based on the environment you work in, not the role you do.
We were able to overturn the rejection, but time is of the essence in these claims, and Simon was not able to tap into work cover entitlements at an early juncture, which would have assisted with his treatment.
One of the hardest things confronting Simon is all the moments he'll miss, his kids' milestones and the people they'll grow up to be. Until then, Simon's sole focus is fighting for other workers who may suffer the same fate.
If I can get something good coming out of my cancer and it benefits other people and other families, well, I think that's a good way to go out, helping others.
What a good man. It's unfair to exclude those who put their lives on the line, as Simon has done for so many years. A petition to Parliament is now accepting signatures, the family hoping a change to the law will be Simon's legacy.